everyone, and welcome to our today's session. It's so exciting to see so many of you today with us. My name is Alina. I'm an EducationUSA Adviser, and I'm representing EducationUSA Regional. So here is EducationUSA Regional with another interesting webinar. We start December with a very nice announcement. But before that, I would like just to highlight once more all the webinars that we are holding monthly for our students, for our international students. And please subscribe to all of them that we have scheduled for December, because in December we'll focus a lot on AI, and you will have a lot of institutions that are going to talk about the hands-on experience and how AI is applied now within US institutions. So there is a QR code that you can eventually scan, and that would redirect you to our site, and you can register for our upcoming events. And I'm proud to say that EducationUSA Regional, in collaboration with all the countries that we have in our region, has launched since 15th of November Competitive College Club. So for all those who know what is Competitive College Club, you will get more details today from the coordinator of this initiative for Competitive College Club. And for all those who do not yet know what Competitive College Club means, you will have today a wonderful presentation from my colleague, Oksana Husakova. I hope I spelled correctly her last name. So yes, Oksana, thank you so much for joining us today. I am so excited to see your presentation, and I encourage you guys to submit your questions in the chat. There are a lot of them that you have submitted in advance, but we will try to focus on all of them, and we'll try to cover everything that you will ask us today. Oksana, I will give you the floor so you can introduce yourself and you can go on with the presentation.
Thank you so much, Alina. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Oksana, and I'm EducationUSA Regional Advisor. I work with undergraduate cohort programs. So CCC, or Competitive College Club, is like my main responsibility and my main activity that I work with. And I'm glad that we have such a great team of advisors. And together we have created new program for you for this 2026 club. And today I hope we will cover all your questions. We have received many questions, as Alina mentioned, so I try to build my presentation and answer all your questions. But anyway, if you have any additional one, please write in the chat and we will cover them today. So I think we can move to the next slide. And as I mentioned, we are going to cover step by step all the application form to make it clear for you. And to start with, I would like to highlight once again that Competitive College Club is the program that gives you personal support and guidance. This program helps you prepare for the challenging US college application process. During this program, you can master your academic writing and listening. You can also get some effective exam approach like SAT, TOEFL, and other exams. You can get personalized one-on-one advising sessions with advisors, regional advisors, national advisors, and also get guidance from US experts. Of course, you will connect, you will collaborate and network with like-minded peers, and you will be able to build your strong independent study and research skills for college success. When you start your application, you will definitely see this information. So before we move on, I encourage everyone to read carefully all the information in the application form, because it was written for you, just like to make it clear and understandable and make it easier. And we can move to the next slide. We will start with general requirements, of course, and you probably could mention that not all the countries in the world can participate in this program, of course, so this is limited, yes, and you're lucky, you are like one of the best, because you have this chance to participate in such a program. And first of all, you have to meet some general requirements. Be a citizen of one of the eligible countries. You can find all the names of the countries in the application form, but of course I will mention them once again today. You also have to be a high school student graduating in May 2027, or a gap year student graduated in May 2026 applying to US colleges in fall 2026 or fall 2027. This is like general requirement, but we might have some slight changes from country to country. So we encourage you to check the requirements in the application form, because we have mentioned all of them, and each country has its specific list. So I will mention it once again a bit later, where you can find all these requirements and detailed information about each of the country. You should possess an upper intermediate or higher level of English. It's very important because the program will be in English, of course, and you will have a chance to talk to native speakers and US experts. So of course it's a good benefit if your English is upper intermediate and you can easily participate in all discussions. And what is more important, you should demonstrate a strong commitment to US colleges and universities as your first choice. It means that you have to apply to these colleges rather than to others. So I think it should be clear, because this program is focused on applications and to students who are going to study in the United States. One thing that is very important here, participation in Education USA Competitive College Club does not guarantee admission to US college or university. So you should keep it in mind. We try to do our best and prepare you for this process, but unfortunately we can't guarantee your admission will be successful. Yes, of course it depends on you, but together we will try to make your application strong enough. Yes, and we will help with all the steps. The program prepares students for applications, but admission decisions are the responsibility of each institution. So unfortunately we can't influence on it, but anyway, we will try to do our best and try to help you in any way. We can move to the next slide, and here you can also see the page that you can see when you open the link with the application form. So who can apply? Which is very important, because we receive applications from many countries, but unfortunately we can't accept all of you guys, because this application form is for competitive college club, accepts applicants only from 11 countries. This is Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Latvia, Moldova, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Ukraine. So if you are a citizen of these countries, you are welcome to participate in Competitive College Club, and you are welcome to fill in the application form. However, Education USA has over 430 advising centers worldwide that can help students from other countries. And if at any step you are a bit lost, and you see that you have completed already application form, but you are not from all these countries, no worries. We will try to coordinate you, and we will try to connect you with your local center. If not, you can always check Education USA website and find information about your country, and go to your local center and get the information there. All these activities, all these events, they are free of charge, so do not hesitate. You can contact your advisors and get the help if you need it. You can see this red button here, start your application, and this is like the main button before you start completing your application. When you press start your application, the whole process will start for you. It's the beginning of your application process. So we can move to the next slide. And here, that what I mentioned, country requirements. As I mentioned, there are 11 countries, and some criteria, they might slightly change from country to country. So please read carefully, find the name of your country, and read all the requirements of your program for your country. You can see also, we had a question, by the way, about the length of the program. This is a very good question. So using this page, you can easily see the length of the program in your country and the format. For example, in some countries it might be hybrid, in some countries it's completely virtual, and some countries have the in-person program. So check, please. And if you think that you are eligible and you can contribute to this program, you can participate in all the events virtually or in person, you can apply. Also pay attention the length of the program. So it's not like a 1 month program, because the process is very complicated. So we need time to prepare you to this process, and it may vary from 10 to 12 months depending on the country again. So I think the shortest program is 10 months, but some countries, they have 12 months, just to make sure that you got like all the information, and all the steps were covered, and you get all the help and knowledge that you need for your future study. So we can move to the next one, and here you can find also the page of the application form, the picture that you can see when you follow the link, and how you can actually start your application. So you can apply just by filling in this information with your first name, last name, and email. And you have also to select your affiliated EducationUSA Advising Center. At this point, I would like to stop for a while, and just to make sure, guys, that you remember your email and you write properly, and do not change any letters, do not miss any letters. This is very important, because we started receiving many questions and issues with this, that students can't get the link because of some problems, because of some technical problems maybe. But when we check, so the information is here that you guys just write your applications not very correctly, and you can have these gaps or some missing letters in your email address. So please be attentive and write your address properly. Maybe check it several times to make sure that it's written correctly. After that, you can press start your application form, and we can move to the next slide. After that, you will receive a letter with special link. So what to do next? What are your next steps? First of all, you have to check your email. Sometimes it may take some time, so up to 10 minutes maybe. So please wait, be patient, and you will receive your email. Maybe you have to check spam, so don't forget about spam. Sometimes it happens and this mail may go to spam, so check spam as well. In this email, you will get your personal link and your personal number. This number will appear always, and in all the steps of your application, you will see the same number. If at any step you would like to close the application form, just to close the page, let's say, and then you would like to continue it a bit later, you have to use the same personal link. So just go to that email, find the same link, and follow this link, and you will be able to continue your application. To make it safe enough, let's say like this, we also prepared some buttons which will help you to save the information, because we divided the application in several steps. We will talk about them today. And after each of the steps, if you think that you are done for today, and you would like to continue it later, no worries, you can save the information, but make sure that you go to your email and you use your personal link next time. If you have any issues with your application form, you can email us and write your number of your application. It will help us to find it very fast and see what happened with it. What kind of issues do you have with your application form? And next step, complete before the deadline. All the deadlines, they're mentioned in the country requirements section. So when you start the application form, please make sure that you read all the information about each of the country. I mean, like, choose your country, of course, and read the information about your requirements. At this moment, I can say that the first deadline we will have at the end of December. So if you have started already, make sure you complete your application before the end of December, and we will see, maybe we will extend deadline. If we extend deadline, we will inform you, of course. You will get an email and you will be able to continue, but we encourage you to complete your application at once. Yes, so try to do it maybe when you just register, yes, for this, to get this application form. Try to complete all the information at once, and we will make sure that you will have your spot registered and booked. Yeah, and advisors will see your information, because when we approach deadline, students start to complete this application, save the information, and we might have more technical problems. We don't want to have these problems and don't want you to have these problems. So please make sure that you complete all the applications in advance and save all the information. Thank you so much, and we can move to the next slide. This information is really important. So please read this information before you start filling out the application. This is really important because it happens that we receive the same questions, and it means that some of you may just skip this part because you can see, oh, like there is much text, I don't want to read this text. But this is really important, and if you write important, it means that you have paid additional attention to this. So each student, as I mentioned, you will have your own special link. Please do not share this link with anyone else. This is only your personal link, and we are collecting all the links, and all the information is collected according to this link. So if you share this link with someone else, it means we will have the mess of the application. Yes, so someone can change your data or something like that, and as a result, we can see that we can even maybe lost your application. Yes, so please make sure that you use only you use your personal application and your personal link. Make sure you are a citizen of one of these countries. Let me just remind you again: Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Latvia, Moldova, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, or Ukraine. If not, your application won't be accepted. And as I mentioned, you can always reach out to Education USA website and find information about your local center and the initiatives and programs that they can give to you. Also, do not use any AI tools to help fill out the application, because it may also create a mess with your application. Of course, AI tools are now very popular, and this month will be also very important for you, because you will get information through our webinars about AI tools, how you can use them. But try to fill your application with only your personal responses. It's not so difficult. The questions are pretty simple, and you don't need to use any special tools to fill in this application form. We also recommend you to use your computer to fill out the form. You can actually get the access through the mobile phone, but it might also cause some technical problems. So try to use a computer, and you will see the application form properly. And if it's possible, or actually we encourage you, do not use VPNs or browsers with VPNs, because they may cause problems again. So some information might be lost, yeah, or it may be like a mess in your data. So try to use these tips and use computer, avoid phone, and don't use VPN. Don't keep the page open without doing anything for more than 15 minutes. I think that also might be clear for everyone. When you do not do anything, like the page just might like refresh, yeah, and you can lose your information. So don't forget to press save information. You can see that this blue button now on my slide, and this button will guide you through the application form, yes, and remind you that you have to save the information when you filled in the one of the steps. We will go through the steps in just like in a second. And always click this button if you want to continue your work later. So then later you can finish it, of course, you can come back, you can use your personal link, maybe you can even save it on your desktop, or somewhere in the browser, just to get the easy access, and you can continue your application anytime later. But again, I would like to encourage you to complete your application at once, just when you started. Try to fill all the information, all the necessary information. There will be one step that might need some preparation, but we will talk about it in details. Okay, so we can move to the next slide. And finally, we will go through all the steps, step by step. All together, you can see we have the 5 steps. There are 5 steps. And the first one is general information. This is pretty easy step. And here, all you have to mention here is your full name. But please enter both your first name and your last name. Again, if you just fill your first name, like for example, Oksana, and that's it might cause some confusion. Please, full name, it's about your first name and last name. Next line, next part of the information, it's your date of birth. Contact phone number, make sure that you use any messengers, maybe like Telegram or WhatsApp, because your advisors might reach out to you through these messengers as well. Select all the citizenship that you have. You will have some lines for this information, and mention your country of permanent residence. For all applicants who are under 18 years old, you have to provide the contact information of a parent or guardian. So there will be some additional slots for this information. Make sure that you write the name, full name again, and some additional information about your parent or guardian. Okay, so we can move to the next one. This is step number 2, and you can see save button, save information after step 2. So when you fill in the first part of the application form, it's pretty short, and pretty easy. So the save button will be a bit down on the page, So here your task is to complete your academic background. You have to mention your current or most recent high school name or number. It might be a bit confusing for you. What is school name? Why number? This is because we have one general application for all the countries, and it happens that some countries, they have numbers of schools in the country, and some countries, they have names without numbers. That's why we try to make it as clear as possible. So if there are any numbers of your school, please write the number. If you have any names, make sure that you write the full name of your school. Make sure that you also mention your current grade in high school or college. It may also depend, so there is no right answer here. Some schools may have 10, 11, 12, and so on. So no correct answers here. Make sure that you write just your current grade, and that's it. What is your GPA for the last academic year? And I mentioned that some of you asked about this point, about this step, about this question. GPA, it should be mentioned about your last academic year. It means if you, let's say, are currently at 11th grade, you mention your academic year 10, so last year. And you can also use the calculator on the website and just easily count. So no specific form for this, no specific documents. Some countries at some point may require to upload some additional information, from your school, some reports maybe, or something like that. But this is again may vary from country to country. If you talk about general application form, all you have to do, just count by yourself your GPA for the last academic year, and that's it. If you're planning to study in the USA, how do you plan to cover the application fee and pay for tuition? Just make sure that you write some information here. Who is going to cover your studying? Your parents, maybe like your relatives. Maybe you would like to apply for some financial aid. Yes, so make sure that you also write this information. It doesn't mean that you have to provide all the documents at this point. Yes, and make sure that yes, I have this money and I will cover the education in the United States. But we just need to know this information because we built our program for you. Yes, and we have to understand what is like your what are your plans, how you're going to cover your fees. Yes, and so on. Then, of course, your favorite button or my favorite button, Save Information. Don't forget to click it if you would like to continue and if you would like to stop, actually. Yes, at this moment, you are done, yes, with your application for today, and you would like to continue later. So save information and come back using the same link, come back next day. Okay, and we can move to the next slide. So in step number 3, also like very important, this is pretty short step, level of English, but quite important. Why? I will explain you, and I hope that I will answer all your questions. So at this stage, you need to complete an online test and upload a screenshot of your results in the field. You will find the same field like I mentioned on my slide. And you can also see that I have named it, yes, in special way, because we recommend you to write your full name and upload your screenshot or whatever it is, whatever you have in a special format. Yes, so make sure that you name it correctly because we might lost your information. Yes, so write your full name and what is the document. Yeah, let's say English test. Yeah, John English test. That would be enough. Yeah, so make sure that you write this information on your results. You will see the link to the test. This is pretty, I would say, easy test. Maybe, yeah, maybe you have completed it already. We just need your results to make sure that at least you like have the necessary level for the program. But of course, if you have any other exams and you have taken any relevant to US university admissions, yeah, exams like TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, SAT, ACT, also you can provide these results, these exams. If you have them, you can provide them to advisors personally. Yeah. Check, please, again, country requirements, because some countries may have slightly different requirements for the test. Yeah, and just not to be surprised a bit later. Yes, and maybe shocked at some point. Make sure that you carefully read information about your country. Yeah, this is very important because, as I mentioned, some information may vary. Save information. You can complete this test when you when you fill in the application form. You can complete it just like using the link. Yes, make a screenshot, name it correctly, and upload. Yeah, and that's it. So step 3, and you are done. Save the information. Move on to the next step, and next step will be step number 4. On the next slide, we can see that for step number 4, we will ask you to write, or actually not to write this year, but to record a video of your motivation to study in the USA. So this year, the requirement have changed a bit, and your task will be to record a short video, just like 1-2 minutes, no longer, in which you introduce yourself and you answer the following questions. Why are you interested in the CCC program? What makes you a strong candidate for this program? What are your key academic accomplishments and extracurricular activities? What motivates you to study in the United States? And which major are you most interested in pursuing in the USA? I think these questions are actually almost the same that we usually have for essay every year. But since AI technologies are developing, we decided to give you the opportunity to be unique and submit a video with your information. Don't be shy, don't be like maybe scared. Yes, you're not going to be judged on your background or your voice or something like that. This is just like to make sure that you understand what is the CCC and you have clear goals for this program, and you are really a strong candidate for the program, and that's it. Yeah. Once again, I would like to remind you, check your country requirements, because at some point you may see that you have to write also essay as well. Yes, so not only video, record the video, but submit an essay as well. But some countries have only video. Yes, so no options for you, just video, and that's it. Make sure that you read country requirements and submit all the information as necessary. For this step, as I mentioned, yes, so one of the steps will require some additional preparation. So this is one of the steps that might need some like time of preparation. Yeah, and we have prepared some tips for you. I will share them: how to record your video, what you should keep in mind when you record the video, and actually what is a strong candidate. Yes, so we'll talk about it, what candidates we are looking for. When you are done, you will be able to upload the video. All the information about the size of the video or the format of the video is mentioned in the application form. So there is a special button where you can include the link to your video and save the information. So it means that you will be able to use rather YouTube or any cloud tools, yeah, where you can upload your video and then just share the link. And I think on the next slide I have the information about this. So we will talk about explaining creative video assignment here, and if you have any additional questions about it, because we had many questions, so we tried to cover them here, yes, as well in the presentation. So the video must not exceed 2 minutes. Yeah, please keep in mind that we receive many applications, and unfortunately it will be very difficult for advisors to watch all the videos if they will be longer than 5 minutes, let's say. Yes, and for you it's also like much preparation, and we don't want to make it very stressful for you. So 2 minutes is more than enough. When you record the video, you should stay visible on screen throughout the presentation. So make sure that you have your camera and you are seen in this video, yes. And supporting visuals may be included, but the speaker should stay in frame. For example, like right now I'm using a background, yes, so as well you can use any background, appropriate one, yes, but stay visible in the center of the video. So this is like one of the examples how you can be seen in your video. The use of AI platforms or avatars or AI-generated voiceovers is strictly prohibited. So make sure that it is really recognizable. Yes. So nowadays, unfortunately, we already can see the essay that is written by AI, or even the video, yes, that was supported or like maybe edited by AI. So no reason to do it, because these applications won't be accepted, and submissions that do not comply will be declined. Yes, so do not spend your time on this unnecessary technical process. Yeah, just easily record your video, yes, without any additional tools, and that's it. It will be the best one. And ensure that the video link is accessible before submission. As I mentioned, you will see the special place for your link. So you, before you share the link in this place, in this space, make sure that you give the access and like permission to watch this video. Yeah, because at some point when advisors start checking the applications, they will see, they can open the link and see that it's like they need the access. Yeah. So, and again, it takes some time. You might not see the email that request with a request from advisor, yes, to get the access and so on. So do not lose this time. Check in it once, make sure that it's accessible, and then save the information again. And we can move to the next slide. How to submit your video. YouTube, cloud storage. YouTube, you can upload your video as unlisted, so you don't need to public, yes, to make it public for other, yeah. No one will see this video in YouTube if it's private. Only people who have this link. So it means people with the link can view it. Other people in YouTube who use YouTube, they can't view it. You can also use storage, cloud storage, so you can upload your video to a platform such as Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, or any other cloud service, just to make sure that you use these platforms. I think that most of you use Gmail as email, yeah, so you have the access to Google Drive for sure, and I think this might be the easiest way for you to save your video. So you can record the video, save it on your Google Drive, name it probably, yes, with your first name and last name, make it accessible, and copy the link, share the link in the special space in the application form, and our favorite button, which is called Save Information. Don't forget to save, because if it's not saved, we will lose the information and we won't see your links, your videos, and your application won't be like completed, yes, enough. It will be just like with some missing information. Okay, and I think we can move to the next one. The last step, and that's it actually, yes, so I think we covered it pretty quickly. Step 5 out of 5. This is consent form. Please download the consent form, which must be downloaded and signed. This is very important. You will see the link. Make sure you download this form. You may print this form, but you have to write the information that is missed there. This is about your personal information, like your first name, your last name, and any other additional information that must be filled in this consent form. So not just download and sign, yeah, but make sure you fill in the gaps with your information, with your personal information, because if you just submit the form with just gaps, full name, last name, and you don't write any information about you, this form won't be accepted. Once the document is fully completed, signed, you can upload it. Unsigned or incomplete documents will not be accepted. And again, you can see such a space, special space in the application form where you can upload your consent form. After that, you can save information, and actually you're almost done. Yes. So as I mentioned, like just 5 steps. Step number 4, this is the step that requires the most preparation from you. But again, we have prepared some tips, and I hope they will be useful for you, and they will make your application process a bit easier. I think we can move to the next one. Final confirmation. This is a very important step again, without numbers already, but this is final one. So please proceed to this section only after you have completed and saved all previous sections of the application form. Once again, yes, when you open the application form, you will see it as a one-pager, yeah? No buttons like to go forward or to move back or something like that. Do not click anything like this, because it's like one page, yes? So you can just scroll down and see all the steps, yeah? At some point you can save and come back. Check again, even if you saved all the information, make sure that you checked everything again, and confirm that your application is fully completed. You will see a special box for this, yes, special space again. It means that you confirm, yes, that your application was completed, and all information provided is accurate for EducationUSA advisors to review your candidacy for participation in the competitive college club program. This is the final step final confirmation, and after that you can finally submit application. Please do not click the button submit application if you haven't checked the information and you have some steps that are still missing the information. So it means when you open the link and you fill in the information like personal information, your background, and you think that's it, then you scroll down and you press submit. It means that you submit your application without additional information, without your video, without consent form, and so on. And this application won't be accepted. Yes, so you will get probably the email that will say that you are not accepted in the program. And at some point you may be surprised. Why? Because you're a strong candidate, yes, and so on. But it happened that you just scrolled, yes, and missed some information, didn't save, and submitted this application form without fully completed information and all the steps. So make sure that you check it again, and after that press submit application, and you are done actually. Yeah, so then you can just wait to get the results. As I mentioned, we have the deadline at the end of December. Why I say the end of December? Because it may vary from country to country. Again, check the requirements of your country. So make sure that you submit it before deadline. If you experience any technical problems, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us and we will try to help you with your application. But don't forget about your personal number. Yeah, so personal number will be in your email when you press start my application. So this is the first step, start my application, then you receive email, then you fill in the information, and if you feel at some point you experience issues, so you can use this personal number and reach out to us and we will try to help you with your application. Okay, and I think we can move to the next one. And here actually frequently asked questions from students, from you, that we have received when you registered for this webinar, and questions from students who are applying to participate in the Competitive College Club 2026. What's the difference between CCC and GSAP? So at some point you might see when you receive our emails with webinars. At some point you could also meet such letters as GSAP, also not only CCC. So this is a really good question, because these programs are I would say they might be completely different, yeah, because CCC, this is the program for undergraduate students, for students who are going to apply to undergraduate programs in the United States. So if you are in high school or taking a gap year and you just like finished high school, yeah, and no like further education, then CCC is for you. But if you would like to apply to master's or PhD, it means that you are a graduate student. You are going to apply it as a graduate student for graduate programs, for master's programs, PhD programs, and GSAP, Graduate Students Advising Program, is program for you. So again, CCC for undergraduate, after school, yes, and GSAP for master's and PhD. If you study at university already, but you would like to pursue your master's degree in United States, so GSAP is for you. What are the age requirements for CCC? Also very good questions. CCC typically accepts high school students from freshman to junior year. And generally, it's actually difficult to say the exact number, the exact age, because it may be different from country to country. So you might be 14 in one country, yes, or 16 in another one, or maybe even 17. So it's completely different. We don't have like the only one number, only one age for this answer, for this question. So make sure that you check the country requirements and you will find the information there. So specific age requirements may slightly vary by countries. What is the difference between a strong applicant video and weak one? Also very good question. So what is important to mention here? A strong applicant video is clear, confident, well-structured. It highlights the students' personality, motivation, readiness for the program. It means that you just like you know your strengths, strong sides and weak sides. Yes, you know why you apply for this program, and you do not use any special tools to record your video or to edit it somehow. Yeah, just record it and that's it. Yeah, answer the questions. You are sure in your knowledge, yes, and you're sure that you will be the best fit for this program, and that's it. So this is the best advice how you can be a strong applicant and how your video might be the best. Yeah, so that's it. So we're not going to evaluate your creativity, I think, yeah, but rather your personality. So you don't need to use special, you don't need to go to special place, yes, or to record your video, or to use any special programs, or even buy these programs. Yeah, of course not, because we are going to judge your personality. Yeah, like are you like the best fit for this program or not? A weak video often lacks focus, feels unprepared, or maybe rushed, and doesn't clearly explain why the student is a good fit for CCC. What does it mean? As I mentioned, step 4, this is the step that requires some preparation. So maybe you have to write even your answers, yeah, for these questions, to make sure that you cover all of them. So it means like you are prepared, yes, and you look through all these questions, and you are confident in the information. If you just like record the video and you do not cover the information from the questions, and it is not related to the program anyhow, I think it will be a kind of weak video. Yes, so make sure that you read the requirements, read the questions, yeah, and you are ready to answer all these questions. But again, so the video is just up to 2 minutes, so do not record a 1-hour webinar. It will be great, of course, to know all your achievements, but I think it will take much time from you and from our advisors as well. Okay, and we can move to the next one. In this slide, you can see also I just like edited before the webinar, because I have found that there is a question, is CCC is like next step for like Congress or something like that. So this slide shows you the graduation of the program, yeah, so how you can participate in these programs and get the most from these programs. So to start with, yes, if you are too young for CCC, some countries, they have such pre-CCC programs, yeah, and if you think that you would like to participate in CCC, in Competitive Coach Club, but you are still too young, yes, and you like if you apply, you won't be accepted, yes, and actually your year of application to United States is far away from this point, yeah, so maybe pre-CCC, if there is like an opportunity to join this program, will be the best choice for you, yeah. So pre-CCC, it means you will be ready for the next step a bit later, yes, maybe next year, yeah, and then you can apply for CCC, Competitive Coach Club, which is the main program, the main preparation program that helps you with your application process to the United States. When you are done with CCC and you would like still, like you will see that the program is great, yes, and you will meet many great peers, and the networking is wonderful here, so you will enjoy it for sure, yeah. And some students, they feel that, oh, I need like something more, yes, I'd like to continue this collaboration, meet new people. Then your next step, or maybe at some point you decide to take a gap year and you think, okay, I need some time to prepare like more, yes, but CCC is over already, what should I do next? Then you can apply for CCC Congress. CCC Congress is like next step. CCC Congress is usually for alumni of Education USA programs, and this is like actually another level, yeah. We still can cover some questions about application form, but we usually cover it from perspective of students, international students who are already in the United States. So before, they actually were the same CCC participants like you, but then they became alumni, yes, and now they're already in the United States and they are ready to share their knowledge with you. So CCC Congress is another level of networking, collaboration. This is like for really highly motivated students because we share like all the insights, like real information of real students. They were the same participants like you, but they completed their way. They applied to US University, were accepted, and now they're at the point when they can share this knowledge with you. Yeah, so this is a great opportunity to meet students, to meet international students, and maybe start this new networking. Yes, like with those who are already in the USA. And then when you are in the USA, yeah, you already have some contacts, yeah, and you can reach out to these people. Maybe you will also see some students who are studying at the same university to which you are going to apply. And this is, I think, great. They can share all the information, all the secrets with you. So yeah, if you are interested after CCC, you can apply for CCC Congress. This year, we have already started CCC Congress, so the next cohort will take place next year. And if you're alumni next year of the CCC, or you would like to take a gap year and prepare a bit more, you're welcome to apply to CCC Congress as well. GSAP, it's like the last step, yeah. As I mentioned, this is the program for graduate students who are going to apply for master's programs in the USA. So you are very experienced already student, yeah, but you would like to continue education in the United States, yes. So then you can apply for GSAP. After GSAP, we don't have any steps further at this moment, but maybe we'll create something for you as well. But our GSAP students, our GSAP alumni, they can also participate in CCC Congress as speakers, yeah. So share their experience, valuable knowledge with younger generation, like freshmen, yes, and tell also the information about their education in the United States. Okay, I hope that this slide covered, yes, all the information about our programs that we have for you guys, and I hope now it's a bit clear. Yes, so to start with, if you are too young, you can apply for pre-CC program if there is like a program in your country, so please check your advising center. Then CCC, like the main program, yes, so you can apply if you're a high school student, yes, and you feel you meet all the requirements. You are alumni of CCC and you can move to Congress. And if you are still like at some point that you missed all these programs and you are already graduating, yes, so and continue your master's education in the United States, so GSAP is for you. And we can move to the next one. So here I would like to mention 3 key tips for your application. And we have prepared such nice visuals. Maybe you could already see them in our Telegram channel. We also encourage you to subscribe to our channels and LinkedIn page also. There we share all the information, blogs about important events and share tips with you. So key tips, important information for you guys. Number 1 is, of course, incorrect email address. So most of the issues that we have received were connected with the incorrect email address. Students often make small typos, 1-2 letters. They put additional full stops, or dots or something like that. They use email they don't have access to. It happens also. And then, of course, they can't find the link. So double check your email. It's the main way we communicate with you. One mistake can block all updates. Key tip number 2. I didn't receive the link. Why it happened? So the system sends links automatically. If your email is correct, the message was sent. So check your inbox, check spam folder. The email comes from info My Education USA Online. So you can use this email to check like whether you got any emails from this address or not. If not, and you are still confused, you checked all the boxes and no letter, then please reach out to us. We'll try to help you with this step. And key tip number 3, I received multiple emails with the link. What should I do? If you clicked the confirmation button more than once, the system may have created duplicate applications. So please email us and include the application number you want to keep. So it means that you will receive several links with different numbers, like several emails. So please email us and choose the number that you would like to keep. And then you will proceed with this number and with this unique link. And we will delete all the rest of the applications that we have received, and you can use only one number for your application. Okay, so these are like main tips. I think I have covered all the questions. I hope so.
Yes. Thank you so much, Oksana. I mean, it was a lot of information. I really hope that everyone that is still with us now, they noted the most important things. I think we can allow like 15 more minutes to all the questions that we have received in the chat and we have addressed in advance. So I will start with those that have been sent in advance. Some of them you already answered. Some of them still I consider that maybe need some more support from us and some more details. So there is such a question as are the numbers of spots getting limited for the international students this year?
This is a good question. I'm not sure that this question is related to competitive coach club program, but if you talk about the spots in the education in the universities of the United States, I'm not sure that they are limited. Maybe they're also always limited if you would like to get the financial aid, like full ride. Yes, so of course then they might be limited. But if you talk about competitive coach club slots, so they we can't accept, for example, 400 applicants from one of the countries. Of course they are limited, and only the best students will receive confirmation emails that they will be accepted to the program. So make sure like how to make sure that you are accepted. Yes, complete your application before deadline so that advisors could see the information about you and review your application form. And maybe if you have like any questions at the step of preparation your video, maybe you're a bit confused, yes, and you don't know what information to include to make it a bit stronger, or something like that, you can also reach out to us and we'll try to help you with that.
Great, thank you. Okay, another question that was repeated several times. I mean, you already wrote how a good video should look like. What about the qualities or achievements a good student or a potential student needs to have when applying for CCC?
So I think this is actually this is good question, but there is no like one answer. What qualities or achievements you should be motivated? You should, as I mentioned, your U.S. university should be your choice number one. It doesn't mean that you have to have some kind of special CV or portfolio already in high school. But of course, if you are motivated, if you are active enough, you participate in different activities, extra activities, not only at school, but even at least at school. Yes, so you will be already a strong candidate. Yes, so motivation is number one. So if you know why you apply for this program, that's great. Yes, so I encourage you students to read all the information carefully before submitting the application, because sometimes it happens that students just apply for all the programs, and then they understand, oh, I don't have time to participate, the program is too long for me, or actually I'm not going to apply to US universities. So it means that you were accepted and someone lost this opportunity to join the program. So please, once again, I encourage you to read the requirements, and if you think that you can contribute to this program, you can participate fully during 9 months, 10 months, 12 months, and you are really going to apply to US universities at some point, yes, so then apply and make sure that you complete your application.
And from my perspective as an EducationUSA advisor, I can mention two things: commitment and motivation. So this is what will keep you in this program. And we really seek for that. I mean, we as EducationUSA advisor. Another good question: what are the most common mistakes applicants make when applying to CCC, and how can we avoid them?
Yeah, good question. The most common mistake, you don't read the information in the application form, and at some point you can miss something important, yeah, and do not save the information, yes, miss some important requirements, or maybe pieces of advice that we have mentioned for you, some notes, yeah. So what I would like to recommend from my side: read the information carefully, yes. So make sure that you read all the steps, yes, and everything is clear to you. If at some point you understand that okay, I don't know what is this, what is the step, what should I mention here, maybe you should then email us, yeah. But I think I covered all the steps and they should be clear to everyone. Even if you miss this webinar, yes, and you just start your application form, anyway, it should be clear enough. And of course, email, yeah. So if we talk about some typos, I would say, yeah. So incorrect emails, incorrect numbers, typos in your first name, last name. So also like common mistakes when you complete your applications.
Yes, and writing your essay with the help of AI, that's also a huge mistake,
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
way. And that's very noticeable, I can say.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
are
yeah.
already very professional and we have expertise in noticing which webinar is written, which essay is written with the help of AI. So, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they usually give you like the option with the same structure of the information, and it's very easy to see. Is it written with AI or just like your personal response? Yeah, and so on. Sometimes it happens that students even copy their whole answer of AI, like with "Hello, how can I help you?" They forget to edit this part as well. So please do not do this. It won't help you to be a strong candidate for the CCC.
And one that I will select from the ones that we had in advance: what challenges and opportunities CCC gives?
Good question. Good question. All the opportunities, the main opportunity from CCC that you can get is prepare your application and apply to the US university. Among this, you will have the chance to participate in many sessions with experts from United States already, from the universities, from admission as well. Networking, as I mentioned, yes. So you will meet the same students like you, and you have the same goal. This is very important, yeah, because you will do step by step, and you will try to reach the same goal. It means that you can support each other at any moment, yeah. So I think this is very important. If you talk about challenges, I think the most challenge for all the students who apply to CCC is the length of the program. So from my side, I would recommend you again, read all the requirements, and please understand that this process is not so quick as you would like to have. If you want to have your strong application and apply as a strong student to the United States, that's why we have 9 months program, 10 months program, and so on, because we have to cover many steps, and we would like you to complete your application in the best way. And of course, it requires much time of preparation. Writing essay, personal statement, preparing recommendation letters, it's just like not one day, even not 1 month. Yeah, so that's why keep in mind that this is not a 1 month program. And if you think that you will participate like from time to time, unfortunately, you won't get the necessary result. Yeah, so only when you're focused, when you and motivated, you have this structure, yes, you feel this process, yeah, and you participate in all the activities, then only then you can get the main result and be successful in this program and successfully complete your application.
Great, thank you. A question that I've seen, and we have similar ones. Hello, how many applicants apply annually and how many are selected Thank you. And also someone was asking about the acceptance rate. What is the acceptance rate? We can also talk about that here.
Thank you so much for the question. As I mentioned, it may vary from country to country. If we talk about like big countries with many students and applicants, so there we might have up to 300 students who apply, yeah, but not of them will be selected. So will be selected maybe just like 100, yeah, or something like that. We also have smaller countries with less number of applicants, yeah, and there we might have 60 students who apply, yes, and complete the application, but only 20 will be selected. So it's difficult to say the exact number of the students, yeah, but it's better to check with your local center. If you're interested in this information, you can check. But I think at this point, this information won't be helpful for you. Maybe a bit later when you start like your application to the United States already, then you will like have you will see the information necessary because you will fill this information in your application, yeah, but at this point I'm not sure that it will be helpful for you.
Okay, good. The next question, and I think that's also important to be answered to. Will the applicants be selected from each country separately?
Yes, that's a great question. Applicants will be selected from each country separately. It means I mentioned 11 countries, and each country will have their own review process, and you will be contacted with local advisors of all these countries. So you have to apply it only for your local center, and that's it. If you talk about Congress, so in Congress we have 11 countries, and this is a mix, yes, of participants from all 11 countries in one program, yeah. But if you talk about Competitive Coach Club, CCC, all applicants will be selected from each country separately.
Great. And the next question. If the finalists are selected at around February, how am I supposed to send application to universities with deadlines before February? I think that's a good one.
Good question. I think that then you shouldn't rely on CCC, yeah, in this case, because as I mentioned, we are going to have the first deadline at the end of December, but the program itself will start next year. So this is CCC 2026, yeah, it means the program will run in 2026. And if you are already at the stage of your application process, the best way for you is to contact your local center and ask advisors for one-on-one advising session. I'm sure that they will be glad to help you, yes, if you have any questions. If you don't know like contact information of your center, you can check EducationUSA website. You can write to our email as well, and we will share and we will contact you with local advisors. So yeah, at this point, I think CCC won't have any like benefits for you, yeah, because you're already applying. And again, this is about requirements, guys. If you read requirements, if you have read them, you could see that we are accepting applicants who are going to apply next year mostly, yeah, or who are taking a gap year. So this is very important. At this stage, yes, so one-on-one advising session is the best choice for you.
Great, thank you. The next question, it's a long one, but maybe we can get a short answer to this. Hi, I looked at the application form and there were some questions about my current school and the country I'm living in. I'm an exchange student in the US with the FLEX program, so the high school I'm attending is my American high school. Same with the personal information, such as the phone number. Should I fill in my American information? Thank you.
Yes, this is your current information, so make sure that you fill in your current information. If you talk about what center should you apply to, as I mentioned, there is a question about citizenship. If you have the citizenship of one of the 11 countries, So just choose the center of your country, and that's it. Yes, so you can still apply. If you talk about, maybe I would just in advance, mention the information that some students who have dual citizenship, like American one and another from one of the 11 countries, I think it will be a bit complicated in this case, but you should also contact your local center and they will advise you on your next steps and whether you will be eligible or not. But as I mentioned, yes, so if you are a citizen of one of the 11 countries, so you can apply and fill in the current information about your American school. Yeah, let it be American school. Why not?
Okay. And she was also asking if it's a benefit that she had this exchange year in the USA.
Yeah, of course. Why not? It also shows how active you are. Yeah. So if you were accepted to such a program, very, very wonderful program. Yes, I would say, and very competitive one. So of course it's a benefit. Yes, why not? But other students who are not participants of exchange program do not think that you are not a good fit for this CCC. It doesn't mean that you are, if you're not participant of exchange program like Flex or so on, you can't apply for CCC. Of course not. Yeah, because we know that slots in Flex, they are limited. Yes, unfortunately. So, and you can also apply for CCC if you are not a participant of Flex or other programs.
Okay. And another question from someone that was benefiting of Flex program. I spent my last high school year as an exchange student in the United States through Flex. Do I put in my American GPA even though it doesn't count towards my overall high school education?
Yes, at this point I would recommend you to put your last year GPA anyway, as it is stated in the application form. But I would also recommend you to contact their Education USA Center, your local one, and inform them about this information. Maybe they would like to get some additional GPA from you, maybe from your current year or the year before your education in the United States. So yeah, so anyway, guys, please fill in the current information. But if you think that it might be a bit confusing for you, yes, or for advisors, yeah, and you would like to add some additional information as well, so contact local advisors. You can also find emails and numbers of your local centers on the first page with all the country requirements. So when you see the country, you can open the page, yes, and read the requirements for the country and find the information of advisor whom you can contact.
Okay. The next question, is it okay that the video exceeds 2 minutes, for example, 2 minutes and 15 seconds?
I think yes, that's fine. Yeah, but again, I would recommend you to make up to 2 minutes. Yeah. So of course, if it's 2 minutes and 15 seconds, it will be accepted. Yeah. But anyway, so I think up to 2 minutes, that's more than enough.
Great, thank you. The next question, if I will submit both video and an essay, will it make greater impact on application? I'm asking this because there is a second option, but it is in case of there will be technical difficulties uploading.
Good question. So we would recommend you to upload video first of all, yeah, because as you mentioned, this is something additional one if you experience any technical problems, issues, yeah. So video is number one. If you upload video and essay, I can't say that it will impact on your application because it's not about the number of the things that you uploaded, yeah, 2 videos or 3 essays and so on. This is about how strong your video and what you cover in your video, what activities have you participated in, what can you share about your plans for future education in the United States, what is your motivation, and so on. So this is not about number of videos and essays, yeah, but rather about quality of your video.
Great. We'll move to the next one, guys. We still have a lot of questions, so we will allow 10 more minutes. So yeah, I'm afraid that we have 10 more questions. We'll try to answer all of them that we have until this moment. Is video editing allowed, and would it be acceptable to include short event footage in the video as supporting material?
Thank you. If you mean like cutting your video at some point, yes, to make it shorter or like just to edit a bit, that's acceptable. Of course, this is allowed, yeah. But if you talk about using any AI tools to make your avatar or something like change your voice, it's not acceptable. And make sure that it will be visible and advisors will see it. So there is no reason to spend your time on this because your application won't be accepted with this video. If you talk about any additional visuals or materials you would like to include in your video, maybe like add some text here, yes, or like pictures. This is me during the webinar, this is me presenting the conference and so on. That's possible, of course. This is about your creativity, you're not limited here. So please, yes, if you want, you can add it as well. But for those students who would like to just record the video like this, yeah, with background and you are speaking in front of the camera, that's also fine, yes. So that's also will be acceptable.
Great, thank you. Several questions about tips for writing a strong application essay.
Good question. If you talk about application essay for CCC, just make sure that you cover all your experience and activities, extra activities, share your motivation, why you would like to participate in the program, why you would like to study in United States, how experienced you are, like have you participated in any extracurricular activities, maybe, I don't know, like projects or any other things. So this is like the only tip that will make your application strong, yeah, like sharing your personal experience. Make it personal and it will be the most powerful.
Great. Another question, if I don't have great achievements in high school, is there still a chance of my application being accepted?
Yeah, of course, I think so. Yeah, share your motivation, why you would like to participate in the program. That's fine if you are not like a great active participant of all the events in your country, yes, or in your city, but you have great motivation. Yeah, maybe you are like at some point you are pretty shy, yeah, something like that, but you still would like to apply. Yes, of course, you can apply, and your application might be accepted.
Okay. The next question, do the applicants need to send school transcript?
Good question. At the general steps, no, you don't need to send them, but some countries require to send a school transcript. So again, please make sure that you read the page with country requirements. Some applicants might get additional when you already start your application. Yeah, so you will get additional email, for example, to share like school transcripts with their local center or something like that. But you will get this information. If it's not mentioned, if it's not stated in the application form, you don't need to upload anything.
Okay, great. A question, is recommendation letter part of the application and who should be an author of it? I suppose the person haven't started yet the application. So
yeah, I think so. So please read the information first. I think it's about a recommendation letter for applying to the universities. So no recommendation letters we don't need and we do not accept them.
yes, no need for the application for CCC for sure. Okay, does the program prioritize the video over essay?
Yes. So in this year, after our experience, yes, and other programs, we prioritize the video rather than essay. But again, if you experience any problems and technical problems and you are not sure that you will be able to record the video, you can use the option with essay. But I think like this is the step that I mentioned requires some preparation. You don't need to record it at once. Yeah, you can still use your time, have your time and prepare this video, record this video when you have stable connection or access to the internet, quiet space and so on. And only after that upload the link. Yeah, so I think in this case it will work without any problem.
Great, thank you. One more question. What kind of extracurricular activities does CCC offer to junior students that can help them in the admission process?
Good question. Actually, CCC is already extracurricular activity that will help you in the admission process, because you can mention your participation in CCC in your application form. This is something extra that you participate in, and it depends on you how active you are in the CCC and how then you can apply this knowledge to your admission process.
Great. A question that we got several times: does this GPA have to be in USA grading system out of 4?
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be in your local. Good question, by the way. It shouldn't be in your local system. So, for example, if the maximum grade in your country is 10, so you should count 8, 9, 10, yes, 6, and so on. So like this, yeah. If the maximum is 5, so you can count accordingly, yes. The grades that you get in your country.
Great. And the last one that we have: is there a separate program for people interested in doing master MBA in USA?
Yes, this is GSAP program, as I mentioned during the webinar, and you can apply for this program as well. We are about to start our new application stage for GSAP for the next year. So subscribe to our channels of communication, and you will get the information the first. Yeah, and of course, I think we will also have the webinar, something similar like today about CCC, but it will be about GSAP and who can apply and who is eligible. Yes, so the program will be, and we will announce it very soon.
Okay, one more question from Lola. I see here in the video, do I need to do the same thing I wrote in the essay, just in a short form?
A good question. If you, I think if you record the video, there is no need to write essay. But if there is like two options for you, record a video and write essay, then for essay you will have different questions. Yeah. So make sure that you read carefully what you should mention in your video and what should be mentioned in essay. Yeah. Some countries, they have two options, like video or essay. If you experience any technical problems, but if like there are two options already and you have record video and essay, so the questions will be different.
Awesome. Okay, and the last one we'll take from Mariam. Does CCC help students to get into Ivy League universities with full scholarship? Thank you. That's a great
Question. We would like to help you with this, but unfortunately, as I mentioned at the beginning, CCC program does not guarantee your successful admission to these universities. It depends on you. We can only support you during this process. We can help you with all the steps, but we can't guarantee, because you are all different and requirements of schools are also different. Yeah, and it's actually impossible to help with this question, I think. Yeah, but I think if you are a strong applicant, yes, so why not? You can apply to Ivy League universities as well.
That's great. Okay, great. I think we managed to answer all the questions. Thank you so much, Oksana.
Great.
You spoke a lot today. I mean, it's 1 hour and a half almost. Thank you very much. I really hope that everyone that was today with us, they had the chance to get a better understanding on what CCC means and how they can benefit of this. So I highly encourage you to rewatch the webinar in case if you didn't have time to watch us from the beginning. And in case if you have additional questions about the application, there is always our email you can use, that's in the form. Also, you can refer to your local advisor. If you don't know your local advisor, you can find the nearest Education USA center in your country, also by accessing the information on our website. So I wish good luck to all those that have started their application. And I really encourage you to, if you are now at the stage where your status is still for application and not finishing the application, please do finish your application as soon as possible, because this will take, I mean, this is taking some time, maybe. So yes, don't really make this period longer, because I mean, the holidays are coming and everything, so maybe then you will not have time closer to the end of December. So yeah, make sure to finish your application. And thank you so much, Oksana. Thank you very much for holding the webinar and for doing this wonderful presentation. I'm more than sure there are going to be more questions similar to those that we had today. And for you that have watched us today, would really appreciate to have your feedback on today's webinar. That will give us an understanding of how much you value our webinars and what you would like us to improve, maybe, or on what topics you would really want us to have more. Thanks once again, and I wish everyone a great evening.
Thank you, guys. See you.